So in today's video we're going to be having a look at the front brakes, doing a bit of a service on there. I've got some new pads for it. We're going to go through the pistons and give everything a good clean, make sure everything's nice and working ready for the big trip. I've already flushed through the brake lines. That's been pretty standard. I don't really know how to flush through the ABS unit, but I'm sure that fresh fluid will only do good. So we'll start off by taking the caliper off, giving it a good clean, and get those pads replaced. So we've undone these hex bolts. I've got a nice bit of anti-seize on them there already. You can see these strange wavy washers. I don't know if that picks up there. The wavy washers just to stop the bolts backing out. And then what we can do is we can just lift this off the carrier, have a bit of a look. Plenty of pad material in there, but I'm just upgrading to a sintered pad just because the front brakes are a bit of a weak part on this bike. See if we can get a bit more bite on it. So I've taken the carrier off the caliper, and now I just need to work out how that pin comes out to take the brake pads off, and then we'll give it a clean after everything's disassembled. I'm going to have a quick Google because that's just not coming out. I don't know if you can pick up there. Doesn't seem to be any threads or anything, but so I've had a Google, and apparently you just whack it out with a hammer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this back on and whack it out with a hammer. So yeah, a hammer and a drift, and it just pops the pin out the other side, and then pick that out and the brake pads come out. This isn't a tutorial, this is just a video of me struggling. So all I'm using for this is just brake cleaner, old toothbrush, and a bit of elbow grease. Good clean, and all the slide pins and everything like that. A bit of a once over with the wire wool just to take the surface rust off. What I'm going to do now is just grease the slide pins. I'm not going to grease anything that's not sealed with these rubber things, just because the amount of dirt and dust and sand that's going to be about, I don't want to trap anything. I don't want to cause all the sand to stick to that. So I'm just going to make sure it's nice and clean, nice and dry, and take it from there. So that's the new brake pads in, nice and shiny, and everything is greased. All the boots have been greased, all the pins have been greased, and ready to go back on. So that's the brakes back on. One thing I would say is, whenever you've finished a brake job, always pump the lever and make sure you've got a good strong brake feel and that you're happy with the function before you set off and ride. Like I say, it's not a tutorial, just a video of me struggling and showing you the way that I've managed to get things done. Sorry I couldn't show you much of the fixing part of it, but it's the limitations of not having a tripod. But that's the brakes all sorted, and we'll get back to you on the next video. Thanks for watching.